On our previous episode of Onboard Lifestyle, the crew goes full circle and leaves Isla Coronados for Isla Carmen with a brief stop in Loreto before returning back to Coronados. This multi-day journey was memorable as we explored sea caves.
Wow.
This is so cool.
Look at the fish down here. Look at the bottom.
I know. And enjoyed my dad's catch of the day with the entire anchorage. We will pick up our story as BASIK leaves Isla Coronados, making way towards Caleta, San Juanico.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Well, we have left Isla Coronados and we headed north, not too far, just about 22 miles north. We were trying to get into San Juanico, but it's a little blustery right now. There's two rotating systems south of us. One is actually formed into Hurricane Blas. It's heading out to sea, but it's chopping up the sea state a little bit in the Sea Cortez, and it will peak tomorrow. So we tapped into Caleta, Ramada, just a small little anchorage, and everybody else had the same idea. Look at this. We've got 8 boats just packed in here. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 others coming in. Just a nice, quiet little bay. Really shallow though. But what do you think of this place?
Quiet until we got here. We brought trouble. No, it's a good little.
It's a place to live for the next 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So we'll do some fishing. We'll have some fun on the beach. It's Emma's birthday in a couple of days.
Birthdays coming up in the next few days, so we got a lot of celebrating to do.
Yes. So this is our home, Caleta, Ramada. So here we are anchored at La Ramada on Emma's birthday, so we're going to take a little excursion. She did a little shell with our boat on it, so we're going to leave it at the cruiser shrine, and then we're going to go check out a farm that apparently you could get fresh produce and ride, what's there?
Donkeys and burros and stuff. I'm excited. You're not excited, are you?
I'm not excited, but I'm excited for you, because what a birthday, huh? Get a ride at burro. It'll be fun. Anyway, we're going with everybody else in the anchorage. There's 4 of us. We're taking off early this morning and try to beat the heat.
So we are starting our hike, not really a hike, it's just a walk down this dirt path, and there's supposed to be a great farm here in San Juanico, or La Ramada, between there. So we can go get some fresh produce and maybe get a chance to ride some of the burros. This is gonna be fun. I'm trying to convince Teal to do it too, but for some reason he, oh, I didn't even want to say it, but he has never been on a horse or a mule or a burro.
No, he has. It's just a bad experience.
No, he's never been on one that he hasn't been bucked off. I kind of want to see it.
Sucks it right.
You know what happened? It's kind of crazy. This is like so amazingly untouched.
Oh, except for
And here we are trespassing.
We're not trespassing.
I'm just joking.
We're going to the farm.
Yes, we are going to the farm.
And we will buy his vegetables.
Well, Emma and I are wanting you to get on a burro.
Yeah, I'm not getting on the burro.
Just try it.
You guys.
It'll be fun.
You guys get on
It'll
the burro.
be fun, they say.
Hey, somebody needs to hold the stuff.
Sure. All the produce.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy is supposed to be a pretty cool and talented farmer, because he has just about everything you can possibly think of, and
growing it here.
Growing it here in the middle of the desert is just outstanding.
Where's he? He must have a well.
Something.
I don't know how. This is pretty arid here.
It is very, very dry here. It's like any breeze we get, it's still hot.
Every time we find a shadow behind a cactus, we take advantage of it.
Yep.
After a long, hot walk, we found the farm. It was an oasis in the middle of nowhere. The grounds were well kept, with greenhouses to grow the vegetables and pens for the livestock, which were obviously well taken care of.
I think this chicken likes you, Emma.
We walked around, hoping to find the caretaker, but all we found was happy animals living in amazing conditions. It was obvious to us that their owner was committed to keeping these lucky animals comfortable and well fed.
So, our little trip over to the farm was a bust.
It wasn't a bust, because it was really
It's
cool,
actually, oh my god, I am so impressed with this place.
I feel bad wandering around and looking at all this cool stuff when he wasn't here, but...
Yep.
But what, I mean, you think about it, it's Sunday morning.
It's Sunday.
Probably at church.
And us heathens are not at church, but he is, with his family, I'm sure. So, we'll have to try another time, I guess.
Next time we come through this area.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool.
I'm so sad I didn't get to ride that burro.
Well, we're off to the next adventure, to the Cruiser Shrine.
To the Cruiser Shrine.
Okay, it looks like we're almost there. This is the Cruiser's Shrine, so sailboats that frequent this area, you leave a little memento and to share with future cruisers, and come back later in life to see how it weathered.
We found the Cruiser Shrine in the northeast corner of Caleta, San Juanico, and was instantly intrigued with the artifacts that had been placed over the decades.
Start looking and start reading them.
You could easily spend hours reading all the boat and crew names and their messages left on a creative canvas. It was a hot day, so our group all made their contribution to the shrine and just took a break, enjoying the view and discussing the countless bits of flotsam and their messages.
Well, we left our mark at the Cruiser Shrine. Checked out this place. It is actually super gorgeous, but it is also getting really hot. And I'm getting hungry, so we're gonna head back over to our beach, maybe take a swim and grab a bite to eat.
We spent a total of 3 days in La Ramada. The first night we had a beach gathering. The second night we had everyone over for fish fry. That was a lot of fun. All the guys went out spearfishing and came back with enough fish to feed us all. My mom made her homemade tartar sauce, one of my favorites. So on the third night, I just wanted to take it easy on my birthday, no cameras, and just relax with my family. Well, except for one quick errand we ran.
So Emma had cheesecake for her birthday, and we have so much left over. We're gonna head out throughout the anchorage and give everybody a little taste.
I'm gonna go really slow because I don't want them to fall.
No, or do you want to eat them on the way? First stop is Caleta. Next stop, Serenity. Serenity was happy for his little piece of cheesecake. Now over to Jubal. And the last stop will be Manxie over here. Okay, deliveries are done. And we'll wind it down tonight. Maybe movie night? What do you think? Want to watch a movie?
Sounds great.
Well, we left La Ramada here about an hour and a half ago. You can just see it off in the distance. It's just stagnant today. It's going to be real quiet wind conditions all week. So our choice was just to wait it out there or power to the next stop. We're just rounding Punta Pulpito right now. So by the end of today, we'll be in Bahia Concepcion, right inside, out on the peninsula at the Santo Domingo anchorage. There's a bunch of other boats in there, a couple of kid boats, so Emma's excited. It's about a 44-mile run, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to power a big chunk of this. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of wind in the afternoon and maybe fly the spinnaker, but for now, just chug along. But can't argue with the scenery on the way.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight.
Spinnaker sailing! Oh, I'm so happy about this. Look at this beauty. We finally are able to put that up because the conditions are absolutely perfect. We actually left this morning. We're doing a 44-mile run up to Santo Domingo, which is at the top of Bahia Concepcion, because we wanted to go and see some of our friends who are heading further north and putting their boat in storage for the rest of the season. We are going to be staying here for the bulk of the heat, so we wanted to catch up with them before they head home and just kind of enjoy what this sea has to offer. We have a couple more months before we have to head back to the States, but until then, it is beautiful sailing. We have not caught a fish yet today. Teal has a hand line and a reel. But we're getting bombarded by these little booby birds that want to dive bomb into our lures. So hopefully we'll catch something before we pull in, because I want some sashimi.
The wind filled in nicely, so the crew enjoyed a nice downwind sail for the last 25 nautical miles of today's journey. We doused the spinnaker as we rounded Punta Concepcion and had a perfect reach into the anchorage. We set the hook in Santo Domingo in time for one of my good friends to swing by with the birthday cake.
Birthday to you! 3rd-degree burns. Emma, are you turning 40?
What is going on?
Whoa!
They're not tripping.
And she needs new lungs.
That was awesome. Thanks, Danica. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. If you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. These videos are made by the incredible support we get from our amazing patrons. Join our crew if you can. Our push north continues as hurricane season in the Sea of Cortez keeps ramping up. Bahia Concepcion looks like a wonderful place to explore, so come back next week to see what we find. See you then!